Look, I grew up surrounded by women. I have two sisters, a mother, and I'm just constantly surrounded by women. I had many female friends. I had more female friends than male friends. And there's nothing wrong about it growing up, being surrounded by women. I mean, it also helps me a lot to become a better version of myself. But there's this one huge part, I would say one little part that creates a huge impact in my life that I missed. I missed upon because I grew up surrounded by women. And that is that I didn't have this masculine challenge, the masculine competition that I needed. You need this. You genuinely do. Because let me give you one example. If you live with your woman, if you live with your woman and you wake up, all your days are just gonna be repetitive, and you wake up next to your woman every single day, it's gonna be hard for you to just get out there, do a lot of work, go to the gym, just be consistent, be disciplined. It's gonna be hard for you. But imagine if you wake up next to a masculine right hand man, your brother. He's gonna challenge you. He's gonna go and do 50 push ups, and then you're gonna want to do 60 push ups. He's gonna wake up before you jump on a computer, and then you're gonna feel like a bitch because you're not on a computer. So you're gonna want to jump on the computer. And I didn't realize the power of masculine competition and of a right hand man, of a male inside of my life. I didn't realize the power of it until just recently, until 2 years ago when I first met my right hand man. And now, honestly, I even thought of living with him because of how much it helps me. But a very, very good combination is to live. I mean, I wanted to say a very good combination is to live with a woman plus with your brother. But here's the thing, I don't know that because I've never lived with my girl. I have a girlfriend for over 4 years now. I never lived with her fully, like for more than a month. I never lived with her. And I never lived with my brother either. So I don't know. This is just theory. And I don't want to talk about theory. I want to talk about real things. And the real thing that I want to talk about right now is that you need masculine competition. You don't need toxic masculinity. No, not that. You need masculine competition, which is exactly what I told you. Sometimes I go up to my phone because I'm the one who's waking up every single day at 4 or 5 a.m. And I go on my phone and I send a message to my right hand man, and I send him a message and I say, it's 5 a.m. I've done X, Y, and Z. And sometimes he wakes up later on. Sometimes he wakes up at 8 a.m. and then he opens up my chat and sees that I've done so many things while he was still asleep. And then he feels like, oh, fuck, I need to become better. The same thing goes for me. Sometimes I'm spending too much time with my girl and I just see the messages from my right hand man popping up saying, oh, I've done this, I've earned this much money, I've ran this many kilometers. And I'm like, yeah, I've cuddled with my girl and I ate some lunch. What the fuck? You need this challenge. And my brother and I, we go as far as creating a weekly challenge every single week. Every single week, he creates one challenge, and then the other week I create a challenge that we need to stick to daily. It could be as easy as doing 50 push-ups, or as easy as doing a 10-minute meditation, or just journaling, or just jumping into the cold shower every single morning. This is our current weekly task, you know? We have those weekly tasks and we love them. I mean, it's a daily task, but every single week we do them. So it's a daily task. I'm sorry. It's a daily task. And you need your masculine brother to just put you back on track, because sometimes I'm doing just some bullshit stuff and sometimes I'm just doing too much, you know? You have to have your brother to put you back on track, because sometimes you're gonna do too much, or sometimes you're gonna do too little. Sometimes you're gonna say, I'm not gonna go to the gym because I don't feel well, and then your brother is gonna call you up and say, don't be a fucking bitch, go to the gym, at least walk to the gym, lift a weight 5 times and then go back home. You cannot be this lazy fuck who didn't go to the gym for over 3 weeks. Just fucking go to the gym. Fucking hell. And you need that. You need this slap of a masculine brother who actually cares about you and wants the better for you. Because think about it, if your masculine brother is better, if your masculine brother is better himself, if he is improving, naturally you're going to improve, because when he improves, you want to improve. You never want to be the worst brother. You never want to be the one who's down. You always want to be the one who's up. And you see, my brother is better, my right hand man is better than me in the gym. He has been going to the gym a lot more. He has a better physique than me. He is the gym guy, and I cannot compare to him. But in the first month that we met, he did 70 push-ups in one set. And I was like, what the fuck? How is that possible? And then I said, I'm gonna do at least 40 push-ups right now. And I believe I've done 50 push-ups. I believe I've done 50 push-ups in one set, just because he has done 70. And I was so amazed at him. And I was like, let me just do it. And then a week later, I've done 70 push-ups in one set and sent him the message that I've done the exact amount of push-ups as he has done it. And he's better than me in the fitness journey. So do you think he was like, oh, nice job, I'm not gonna try more? No, he was like, I'm gonna make it my mission to go to 100 push-ups in one set. It's just so fucking fun. So fun. Because he's not gonna let me beat him in his aspect, as I'm not gonna let him beat me in my aspect where I'm better than him. And we are constantly gonna want to push each other to just go on another level, become better. And that's why you need a right-hand man. That's why you need a brother. And that's why you cannot do all of this alone. You can, but there is one thing that my brother and I love to say to each other, and that is, 2 brains are infinitely better than 1 brain. We're not saying two brains are 2 times better than 1 brain. No, we are saying 2 brains are infinitely better than 1 brain. Because there are topics that I need to ask my brother, what does he think about it? Because sometimes I like to go too much. I like to go to the biggest extreme. And sometimes I like to just be too big of a bitch. And I need his opinion. I need another man's opinion on the same topic. I need an opinion from a man who cares about me and who wants the better for me. And so having 2 brains is infinitely better than having 1 brain. And trust me, if you, 1 brain, wanna go against me and my brother, 2 brains, you're not gonna win in anything. Trust me, you're not. Because just keep that in mind. Try to drill it in your head. 2 brains are infinitely more powerful than 1 brain.